Right, we're live. Right. Welcome everyone to MTFU Tuesdays. Can't really be bothered to think about a topic tonight, so it's just going to be a good old campfire chat. So, anyone wants on, give us a shout and we'll get you a link and that will get you on.
Aha. Here he
Boys,
is.
sorry I'm late.
That's right,
Hey,
mate.
Kev.
All right, mate.
How are you? You are a gorgeous thing, you.
Even better for seeing you. Give me a bit of a blood in it.
Good lad. Yeah.
Are we live? Oops.
Yeah, we are now.
Whoa, yeah.
I can't find it on the thing. There's no event. I couldn't find the YouTube side of it.
That'll probably be because I said it. I linked it on last week. Those two events came up last week.
Yeah, I've had a look on the MTFU YouTube page. I can't find it.
Yeah.
Trying to find it now so I can mute myself. I can't find it. Oh, now it's live, yeah.
There we go.
So I can mute myself. I can't find it. There we go. Muted.
Oh yeah, I've got to mute this chat as well because it's still started. That's muted. Cool. Right.
That's if I share it in the MTFU group, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Or it might.
So, where do you want to start tonight then?
Gordon, I'll start wherever you want, and I'll let you start first.
Yeah, go on.
Oh no, I'm boring. I live a very boring life.
What's the topic? I don't even know what the topic is.
Just a campfire chat. We're
Oh,
waiting.
good.
Yeah. Just.
So I'll start it then. Everybody's week. How's everyone's week been?
You don't want to know.
It's been good. Had a nice weekend with a bimble in the woods. Did a couple of videos. That was all right. Did the Ferg's tattoo on his bum and the story of MTFU, which is the video just before this, and then heard some deer barking, so sort of tracked them down and got some film of the deer as well. So that's good.
Yeah, seen it. Big question as well. A lot of people ask what it stands for, so hopefully it's answered it for a few people. Finally got round to donating to Fergs as well, but we'll have to check that GoFund page because every time I was going on it, it was just kicking me off. So it might be worth someone else trying and just having a look at that because we could be losing donations there.
Was you using a computer or a phone? Kev, was you using a computer?
I wasn't using my phone, to be fair.
Ah, right. Yeah. It could be the browser. It could be the type of browser that you're using on your phone.
Yeah, I went on my phone and it worked fine for me, so...
Yeah, it is.
The browser I use is Google Chrome
No,
on my
I
phone.
was just a bit worried that we might be losing donations.
Yeah. No, I just don't think anyone's interested, to be honest.
A bit light.
It does kind of seem that way, doesn't it, bros? It does seem like people just really don't give a shit that you're trying to raise some money for something that's worthwhile.
Yeah. But there's the PayPal address and that is on me new video.
So I've put the PayPal
as well.
address and the GoFundMe address under my in the comments section of my video for him. So
Yeah, cool. Sorry, Kev, what were you going to say?
It's coming up to the end of the month, though, isn't it? Everyone gets paid again next week, so that we might see a bit of a spike in donations again.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
For those.
Yeah. See, I'm bloody weekly paid, so it works the other way for me. At the beginning of the month, I'm absolutely brassic.
I can't wait for it to hit 500. I want to watch him suffer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be funny.
I have to buy him a rubber ring to sit on. Yeah.
Oh, anybody?
I had a tattoo, a pretty big one on the side of my leg, and I always thought because it's fairly muscular and fairly flabby, you know, plenty of meat there. I didn't think it would ever hurt. Oh God, I couldn't walk for 3 days. I was self-employed window cleaner. I couldn't go to work because I couldn't climb on the ladder.
Really? Fucking hell.
Yeah. When everyone's saying you're not going to be able to sit down for a shit, they really mean you're not going to be able to sit down for a shit.
Oh,
You just need
bless.
2 rubber rings, 1 for each cheek.
Hemorrhoid cushion.
Yeah.
Just take a couple of car wheels.
It just while we're here, I've just pretty much sorted my belt kit-ish.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Move it slower. Move it slower.
Hang on. Tired. I want to go to sleep. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably.
Present.
I'm going to try and figure it out again.
I think you just double click on your own.
Press the arrow.
Done. Yay.
God, look, a proper wild ginger Bruce dump pouch as well. Look at that.
Is that your work, is it, Bruce?
One of them is, yeah, the
That's Bruce's work. That's Ron's work.
one with Mad written on it.
Nice. What did you make the actual sack out of, Bruce? Is that
It's just like sort of a greeny, olivey type cotton.
It's not the same canvas that you had for that tarp, then. Not that kind of material.
No. I made my one that's got that canvas, but it doesn't really wind up very tight. You know, it's too thick. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
easy.
thick and it's really tough, isn't it? That stuff.
Silver Bear says, how do you store fat wood after you harvest it?
In a packer bag.
In a plastic bag. Yeah.
Or in a tin.
Yeah.
Or in your shed.
Yeah.
In a
I think
drawer.
plastic bag's probably going to be the best bet because it's. Oh, I can't remember the name of what actually the flammable bit inside.
Turpentine.
Turpentine. There we go. Yeah, because the turpentine won't evaporate, will it? But it will still stay pretty flammable because when you buy the Light My Fire stuff, that's just in a bunch of sticks, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can make your own fat wood just by boiling it in wax, and it will soak up. You know, dry bit of wood will soak up the wax anyway.
It's a little project I want to have a little crack at next camp I'm on. I want to have a go at trying to make some of the turpentine.
Yeah. What boiling down fat wood?
Yeah, well, just basically just taking some pine, freshly cut pine,
Mm.
and then you place it inside of a tin, which
Yeah.
you place inside of another tin,
Okay.
which has the right holes in the right places, and you've got to put them all the right way around. And then you put it in the fire, and then it's like an oven, and it heats up the wood that much that the turpentine actually comes out and it drains to the bottom.
Oh, right.
Back in World War II, they used to do it too. I can't think of the name of the group. There was a resistance group. They lived in the woods, and they
Right.
were. They've done a film on it recently.
Yes, I know which one you mean, and I cannot for the life of us think of the name.
Your
I'm
man
gonna
Jamie
Google
Bond,
it.
he was in it.
Hang on, I'm going to Google it.
Daniel
Defiance.
Craig.
Defiance, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
it. Defiance. That's the bugger. But basically, they were a resistance group that were rescuing Jews.
Been an episode on Ray Mears as well.
Sorry. Oh, what,
The
Kev?
same stories had an episode on Ray Mills. The same stories had an episode on Ray Mears as well. I nearly said Rare Grills then. Rare Grills? Combination of the two. Ray Mears. And
Yeah,
he took one of the last survivors, and the last survivor took him to the woods and showed him. It was
Right.
pretty interesting, like.
Yeah, well, apparently this is how they
was only
used
on-
to get
it
their
was only on
lamp
last
oil and their fuel basically. It was literally taking the wood and then putting it in these tins and then basically boiling it down until they actually get the turpentine out of it. I'd just love to give it a go just to see how that process works.
Yeah, because turpentine's pretty flammable as well, isn't it?
I want to do it with birch bark as well.
Yeah, you need a hell of a lot though.
I think the greener you get it, the better it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
without obviously taking it off a standing tree.
Yeah.
But I think in their situation, they were just pretty much
Might have a go in Sweden. See if it's
Mm.
Yeah, but it's more of a survival situation then, isn't it? It's not bushcraft. That's pure survival. You have to take what you need, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's true.
I'm not a bushcrafter, so.
You're allowed to behave like an asshole here.
I just need more stuff to burn things with.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just a wild camper.
I could have burnt Trev's bloody purple leather dye. Fucking hell. I went into the workshop and knocked it all over myself.
No.
I've still got it's all down all my trousers, all my t-shirt, all over my carpet, all over the side. It's never coming out.
Didn't tell Trev that he'd be coming up, rubbing up against you.
Oh, what?
I only brought it for something I made for Trev.
Yeah. But
So
I spilt some
Next
leather
time I'm going
dye,
to charge him.
and I put down, because it's oil based, I put paraffin down to thin it out, and that got quite a lot off, because I spilt some on my laminate flooring, and paraffin shifted it, because it's oil based, and it just thins it out. So.
Yeah. Can you get like a shading behind on your laminate though?
No, it's alright. Yeah, it cleaned it up alright. But it's fairly dark anyway, it's like a dark oaky effect. So. But yeah, it gets you off your hands a little bit as well. Just gets it off a bit quicker. But who we got? Oh, we got Chunky Prepper in the room. Hello, Chunky.
Hey, Chunky, how's it going, mate?
Who else we got in? Yeah.
Any questions for anyone? Anybody? No.
Yeah. Shout out for this week is Ginger Bushcraft. Yeah, I've got to give a shout out to another one of my species.
Another copper top.
Yeah. He's I was watching one of his videos on a new bushcraft pack he's got that he got on the boot sale, and he's got but he's only got like 29 subscribers, but yeah, pretty interesting. So he seems to know what he's talking about, so I'll give him a shout out. Ginger Bushcraft, Bruce's Alter Ego, second channel. What? I don't need a second channel. I've already got this poxy channel. I'm really annoyed because the deer video took ages to edit and sort out, and the MTFU story took like 5 minutes of walking and talking crap, and that's got more views. What is that all about?
Mate, I did one last week. I was well impressed with it. I was really happy with it. 27 views.
Yeah.
I still haven't got to the end of yours, Kev. Bloody 40 odd minutes long.
Yeah, that was a long one. Yeah, but it was 5 days.
I saw that first one.
It started off about 2.5 minutes.
I will get to the end of it. I will.
The Sweden one's going to be the same next week.
We'll do it in parts.
We're going to do it in 4 parts or something, or day by day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it in 5-minute videos.
Yeah, day by day or something.
Yeah. Because I do
put a
find
week in a 5-minute video.
yeah. I do find if you release, say, like 4 videos in one day, the first one will get a load of views, and then the other 3 will get nothing comparatively. And you really got.
Yeah, but you never linked them.
You what?
You never. We mentioned this last time. The one that I did, the last one I did, was in 2 parts. I put the annotations in, so it pops up on screen. So all you have to do is link it. Press the tab that comes on the end of the first video, and it takes them straight to the second. I reckon that's where you went wrong with, or that's where people go wrong when they don't put the annotations in to click it straight direct to the next video. And then it takes like 10 seconds to do.
Yeah, true.
But that's what I'll do anyway. Then if they want to carry on watching, see, one click and takes you to the next video.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can also do that, not even in parts. If you want to do it where you send it to one of your favourite videos or one of the ones that's had much views, it just say watch. You can just put watch this next and then pop it up. And it will automatically come up for you.
Yeah. It's really annoying with YouTube. It doesn't really come with an instruction manual. It's just kind of figure it out as you go along, isn't it?
I hate YouTube. I think it's really hard to figure out.
Yeah.
It's really hard to navigate through the system, through the setup.
It's purposely that hard so you go and do all of them blooming things that create a studio crap.
Yeah. Yeah,
They run like workshops, don't they?
Yeah.
I had to try it using their editing thing online. You know, you upload your video and then try and edit your video and everything.
Yep.
That's how my last video was done, because I've done it all with my phone. Just made the video, sent it to that, and then done it all through there. And I really do not like it. I'd rather just use Windows Movie Maker and be done with it. So much easier.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker for me as well. It's just quicker and easier. I've tried loads of other editors and they're just seriously too slow. Gingerbushcraft, speak of the devil. Appreciate it. What would be the best all-time, best go-to fire starter?
Lighter.
A plumber's blowtorch. Not a Poxy Zippo. Shut up, Fergs. You're an idiot.
It's got $1.99 in the magazine. That's why.
Yeah.
Zippos are pants. They lose if you keep one in your pocket for 2 days, the gas is gone. Even if you haven't used it, it evaporates the shit.
And
I like the turbo flames, the gas ones.
Clipper. You can't beat a clipper. I've got a clipper and it's been on my keyring. I put a hole through the flint bit. At the bottom of it, I put a little hole through that. I put a ring through it, key ring through it, and it's been on my keys for probably. I've quit smoking there for 2 years, and I had it on there for 2 years previous. So it's been on at least 4 years. You know, I mean, I never lose my keys.
You can change the flint in them.
Exactly. And if you run out of gas, you can still use the flint.
Yeah.
Robert Gilchrist just said he's going wild camping next weekend and he needs a water filter, cheap and cheerful. Any ideas? Favourite water purification tab that are chemical free?
Cheap and cheerful water filter. We'll just buy a Brita water filter cartridge. And then cut it into the bottom of a plastic tub. I had a big yogurt tub, and I cut a hole in the bottom of that, and I was actually using it for filtering homebrew, but that worked really well. Just cut a hole in the bottom of a tub, click the filter into it, and then just pour the stuff into it and used it like a funnel. And that's what, £4 for a replacement filter.
I mean, I would have said Millbank bag really.
Yeah, but
Millbanks don't have chemicals though, do they? It's only debris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still boil it though.
If boiling won't get rid of chemicals.
Yeah, but it's only because a Brita water filter or whatever version you buy is a charcoal filter. But Millbanks are good, and you can always get a Millbank and take a load of charcoal out your fire and ashes and stuff and chuck that in the bottom and then put moss and stuff on top, because that's how you're supposed to use
I think it depends where you're going. If you're concerned about chemicals and stuff in the water, don't bloody drink it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing, just knowing your water source, that's the best.
Yeah.
Go on to eBay or somewhere and just grab a Sawyer for £20.
Yeah, but the cheapest option is a cartridge. But yes, a Sawyer's £20, a Millbank bag £7 or £8. Then you got posters on top of that, so it's a tenner. But a cheap.
Channel Bushcraft them at £7.50.
Yeah, there you go.
Or make the Sawyer yourself, because it's only a canvas bag.
Yeah. Or you can use a sock. It doesn't matter. The only problem with the Millbank bag is where you pour the water in the top water can filter down can go around the outside instead of filtering through the main straight. You get what I mean? So the top bit of water goes round.
They have a line on not to use them before.
Yeah,
Mine has a line on the bag. You're not allowed to get to that level, so that should cut that out.
Yeah, no, they
Hopefully, anyway.
still do it.
Saying he's going to the West Yorks bushcraft meet, that's why, Kev. So you'll know that one. What's the best one for there?
What, sorry?
He's going to the West Yorks.
Who's that?
Rob Gilchrist. He's saying that's why he's asking.
Oh yeah. That water's fine now. I just use my Billbank bag there and then boil the water. You'll be fine with the Millbank bag there. So just look up Camel Bushcraft on eBay. You get them for $7.50 posted.
He's actually in the Facebook group as well, the MTFU Facebook group.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've just sent him some patches actually.
Oh, Bruce. When you're coming up this way next,
Yeah.
bring me a couple of patches, mate, and I'll give you the money when you get here.
Yeah, no worries.
In fact, make that 4 patches.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm up there. Well, I'm coming up Thursday night, so.
Awesome. Okay, mate.
To have a fun weekend. Yeah. Yeah, but there's so many ways of filtering water, and I think it's like the Life Adventure filters. They didn't filter out some particular viruses, or they said that they filtered some viruses and actually didn't. But it's still a bloody good filter. It's still gonna save your life, but there's just a very remote possibility it's gonna make you ill. But then everything can make you bloody ill. You know what I mean? It's still as good as all the other water filters out there.
Has anyone tried these cheap Chinese green pump type water filters? Have you not seen them on Amazon and places like that?
The military pump ones like that.
Yeah, but it's like a cheap version of it. It's like a tenner or something like that.
I wouldn't want to trust it, to be honest.
See, that's why I've never bought one and tried it. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, because I know I've got some of them claw flock tablets and they were rank.
Oh yeah, well the big problem with the chlorine tablets is they always tell you to put a lot more in than you need.
Yeah.
Iodine as well. You can't buy iodine in this country anymore. You have to buy it online.
Really? Is that what I can't find it in the chemist anymore?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can't find in a chemist. Potassium penangamate's really hard to get now as well. Castor oil is really hard to get.
That's right, because it's a good thing to have in your kit because it cleans wounds and it sterilises water. It's got so many uses. It's worth having.
Yeah. You can sometimes get it on Amazon, but I've been trying to get hold of calcium carbide, which when you get it wet, it gives off acetylene. So that would be like an interesting fire starter.
No.
Because you get the old carbide lamps, don't you? You have to put the crystals in the bottom or the little rocks, put some water in there, and then light the little stove on when you're cycling your bike in the war. Yeah, the old carbide lamps. But
It'd be worth it trying to make your own, Bruce.
Yeah.
Like to see that explosion.
Well, all you need is like a little funnel top with a hole in it, and you put it in there, screw it shut, and just light it and have it like a candle. It just fizzes. Because before they figured out how to bottle acetylene, they used to just make it on site as needed.
That's cool.
But someone figured out that if you fill the gas bottle up with a load of wadding, it wouldn't explode. But I hate using acetylene because it's so dangerous.
Bottles are full of wadding.
Yeah, and it's actually the wadding in it. The wadding is pith out of like elder has got pith through the middle. It's that. It's a pith from some certain bloody some plant. I can't actually remember which one it is exactly, but That's what it is.
That's pretty cool, actually. I never knew that.
There you
I've
go.
done welding for years, and I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you've never really wanted to, Bruce, any
No.
info about Army issue water tabs? Yeah, they taste like crap, but...
Try not to use the fuckers. Avoid, avoid, avoid.
Yeah, avoid them. They'll just...
That
Yeah, they will
ruin your
sterilise...
day.
Yeah. I think the thing people get a lot confused with is, like, boiling water is the best way in this country. If you're in a hot country, boiling water and then drinking hot water is a pain in the arse, because you don't want to be drinking hot stuff when you're already hot. You want to be drinking cold water. So if you want to rehydrate, like in the desert or something, then use the tablets or iodine or whatever, and then you can drink cold water straight away. And if you haven't got a fire, obviously. But it just saves a lot of faffing. But this country, I would boil everything, to be honest. Because a cup of tea is a lot nicer than drinking manky old water.
Well, I think on, not last week, week before, the little Tinder pouch
Yes.
that I completely forgot to mention last week.
Yeah.
The winner for that one was Brad, because he was the only one that did it.
That's the only one that commented. Oh, right, okay.
He was the only one that did what was said in the video, so
Oh, fair enough.
that's
Yeah, no
him.
worries.
What I'm going to do in the Facebook group, obviously to try and raise a bit of money for another bit of money for for Fergs's arse tattoo.
Go on then, raise money for me.
Huh? Is
If you want to raise money for me, that's fine. I don't mind. Do some new.
yeah. Going to put this up for raffle.
What is it?
It is the wood carving basic.
Ah.
Is that the little tiny...
No, it's the longer one.
Go on, pull it out, pull it out. Whip it out.
Oh,
What happened?
It's the longer one simply because I've got a shorter one and I've got another one of these longer ones. I've just
Yeah,
got
cool.
no, he's got a
You
short
know
one.
you had the short one.
Yeah. It's not what you've got, it's how you use it.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Right, go on then.
So that'll go on the Facebook.
While we're raising money, then I'll chuck in one of my. I'll custom make a leather Altoids belt pouch, and can either come in blue, black, purple, or brown. I mean purple, black, brown, because that's the only colours I've got. But I'll custom make one for the. We'll auction that off as well, and money can go towards Fergs.
Okay.
Fergs' ass tattoo.
I
While we're in the mood.
Nice one, lad.
I'll try and get the photos and that up tonight, but it might just be tomorrow. Depends on if I can actually be bothered once this chat's finished.
Okay. Yeah.
Has Kenny still got his snug
Yes.
pack? What was it, a snug pack?
Yeah, I think he said he wanted to keep that going in the WhatsApp chat.
Right, okay.
That's
Doesn't want to make that public, or
No, I think he's just keeping it for the WhatsApp.
fair enough.
Well, it's up to 20 quid now anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hold on, you're winning that, ain't you, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you get them for like half the price, but seems it's for a good cause, I don't mind.
No,
I don't even know what it is.
it's like a tactical bum bag.
Oh, he's got a fanny pack.
Yeah.
It's a handbag for a man. It's a man bag.
Yeah.
No wonder Matt wants it. He was wearing. He should have been wearing that dress again.
Should
Yeah.
you shush up, I don't mind.
If you
Yeah.
saw, it's Shane's one, the snug pack one. That was in his video the other day.
I don't know, I didn't watch it. And
What,
I
it's 100 days?
I haven't really watched anything recently.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
haven't
be
had
Scumbag.
time.
Mac,
Time for that.
Mac Tightwad's just turned up.
Good
Hello,
evening,
young Mac. How are you?
Hey up, Mackie Poos, how are you, mate?
Yeah, Chunky Prepper said you could always do a Bear Grylls and stick the pipe up your bum.
No.
Well, no, the thing is, if you're ill and you're vomiting, every time you drink something you're vomiting, you're going to be dehydrated really, really badly. So
There
the
ain't
way
nothing
of
going up my bum.
So a good way of rehydrating is to pump water up someone's bum. But I did hear someone saying you can put salt water up your bum and then your body filters out the salt. Well, that's utter crap, because the salt actually buggers up the osmosis in your intestines, and it actually leaches more water out of your body and dehydrates you a hell of a lot quicker. So don't put salt water up your bum, kids.
Yeah, people got the video mixed up though while he was in the boat. And it wasn't salt water he was putting up his bum, it was the mucky water, all the rainwater and all the stuff out of the bottom of the boat. It wasn't
Bilge water,
yeah. That's why people got mixed up. Yeah, stick salt water your ass, you can drink it. No. You're going to make yourself ill.
Yeah. But then bilge water is going to have diesel and God knows what else, and bilge cleaner is evil shit. That's like kills everything. You don't want to be putting that anywhere near you, especially your bottom.
Apart from Fergs, I think he's had the odd pipe up his bum.
Well, yeah.
He's going to have a prick in his ass soon.
He's going to have multiple pricks.
Oh, who else is coming?
I'm going to tell the tattoo artist to put the prison 9 needle one in. The outlaw needle.
Yes, use a blunt one. Yeah. While I remember, Kev.
Hello.
Yeah, that's right. While I remember, my missus has packed up your soaps and she's putting some extra stuff in there for Lily as well.
See?
Yeah, so she's get them sent out first thing tomorrow.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah. But she was short. She made some more soaps today because she was short of one of them, so she'll get them sent out tomorrow.
Good stuff. Be very handy in Sweden, I think.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It'd be nice to know how you get on with them.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'll do the review when I'm there.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think I'm going to be a bit hot and sticky and sweaty, so the ones that wash me will be good, and the game prep ones, especially when you've got bears and shit running around, you don't want no smell on you at all, really.
No.
The last thing I want coming through my hammock is a frigging bear in the middle of the night.
Yeah. And the wound cleaning one is quite good for washing your feet with as well, if you get blisters and stuff. Stops them getting infected.
I might have to put it around my arsehole then, because I imagine I'm going to get a blister on that from being sat down all day on this canoe.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, blisters on your hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Which,
well, I'm taking some of them rubber lined gloves. I don't want to get blisters.
Right, yeah.
I've just put that up on the Facebook group now. So
yeah. You can also soak your hands in vinegar and alcohol to toughen your skin up before you go.
Well, I got told you can wee on them.
You can wee on your hands if you want. There are more hygienic ways.
I think. Yeah. Is it the ammonia in wee toughens your skin? I know soldiers used to wee on the feet when they was marching a lot.
Yeah.
And not just because I couldn't stop.
Yeah, the one I had to stop.
Pissing on the feet for what?
You what?
What would be the point of pissing on your feet?
Well,
It toughens your skin so you don't get blisters in them boots.
Well, it toughens your skin, and piss when it comes out is actually sterile. So if you've got any infections in your feet, it will clean. Yeah, it will actually clean any infections as well.
That takes stinky feet to a new level there, man. That's just fucking wrong.
Well, I don't know. If you're well hydrated, it's just like water with a bit of yellow in it. But if you're dehydrated, it's going to come out like fucking mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yeah, the one after 20 pints of Stella is not the one we're talking about.
No. Oh, well, yeah. Red Bushcraft said he's been told it's the first piss of the day. That's the best one.
Oh yeah, yeah. The morning brew. Yeah.
Mac.
I think the pissing on your feet is an old wives' tale. Yeah, Mac would know.
Yeah.
I think it's just to stop people from nicking your boots.
There's that.
Yeah.
I was always alright because my mum used to write my name in mine. Till about 2 years ago.
But you got elastics running from one leg to the other, ain't you?
Yeah.
What did Ant say? I missed it.
I said, I bet you've got elastics running from one foot to the other, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, not quite that, but
So,
so 4 weeks until Sweden. I can't wait. 4 weeks today. I'm buzzing.
4 weeks, you lucky bugger.
You take your lily with you, or
No, not this time. Because it's the first trip he's running. It's his first overseas expedition through his company.
Right.
We're going as like the guinea pigs because we know him and we're friends. If you should run into a few teething problems, we won't be giving him a load of grief like normal paying customers. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's fair. That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah. Well, he just said he thought about it. He was just messaging me. I'm thinking about doing it, and he'd been over there for a recce. I said, I'll tell you what, then we'll just come for you for guinea pigs. He goes, oh yeah, and he says, well, I'll try and get everything as cheap as you can. He's not taking a big wage for it. But to be fair, even like the one he's running, I think he's running another one in October, and it's only something like £35 dearer than what I'm paying. Do you know what I mean? He's not going out there to be rich or make a load of money. He's going out there because basically he gets his trip paid for and that's it. So he's not trying. I think it's something like for everything, and I mean everything: transfers, flights, extra luggage, canoe hire, paying through his company. I think it totally comes to about $5.30 a person, which I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah. That's about a weekend at the Bushcraft show, isn't it?
Well, I get my wristbands for free, but I spent nearly £1,000 last time I was there. I spent about $9.30 or something last time I was there.
Yeah.
But I did. It's not like I was just running around buying like a madman. I had saved up for a bit because there was bits I wanted to buy. And before I went I wanted the underblankets and hammock quilts from DD. But before I went out and buy them, I wanted to get up close. I wanted to, because they had like a foot section and a collar here, the button around your neck, and I wanted to make sure at 6'2" I could stand. It wasn't pulling me in or going to pop the poppers undone. So
yeah.
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 They was like 2 sets of them.
Yeah. How long are you going for, Kev, to Sweden?
Tuesday to Tuesday. So it's about
a full week.
Yeah.
Nice one.
The only thing is, if I dip the canoe, it's going to be cold. I think the water temperature won't be more than about 5 degrees. So in less than a minute, you can be hypothermic.
Yeah.
So,
Kev,
when he's doing the October one.
For your trip.
What?
Kev's asking how long for your trip.
Kurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, just asked.
Yeah, but just answer that.
Work the way out the names are supposed to be.
It's alright, we answered the question too. We're going for a week, mate. And like I say, in October he's running the expedition again. Even though the outside temperature will be cooler, the water temperature will be warmer. So.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I was going to say October it would be bloody cold, but.
Yeah, it'll be a bit colder than what it is now, but the water temperature will be warmer because obviously it's had all summer to warm up. It takes like to warm the. You need like a constant warm heat to warm the water to a certain.
Okay.
Still might go for a dip though.
Any of you heading to the Northern Bushcraft meet at the Edale meet? I wanted to go to the Edale meet, but it's too far.
I'm
Said
considering it.
weekend of Gloucestershire, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am considering it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to
Yeah.
afford to be honest.
Yeah, I'm toying with whether to go up to my granddad's house and then pop up to the Bushcraft show just for a day, because I ain't paying for a full weekend, because that's just taking the piss of the amount they're charging. I might just go there for the day. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, then that's just to see the people. I don't even give a monkeys about the show, to be honest.
On the ticket thingy, there's tickets for £8 on the Sunday.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing. What's that on? What do you call it? The voucher place. What do you call it? Groupon
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, that's it. Group on the tickets, £8 for the Sunday. So you can do all your socialising that way.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That might be worth taking a look at.
Yeah. Because you don't want to do it on the Monday, because I know people who went on the Monday and they said everything had sold out and everyone was packing up.
It was shit on the Monday. I won't go on a Monday.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce, if you fancy, you can come up here, stop here the night, and then you go up in the car.
Yeah. So, how far is it from yours?
Good wedge. It's because isn't the Bushcraft show fucking like up at the Peak District?
No, it's Derbyshire. It's yeah. It's not that far from Nottingham, really.
Beehive
Isn't it
Farm.
like north side of Derbyshire though?
Hang on,
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
I think it's probably about 2 hours from you. 2.5 hours.
Probably looking at about an hour's drive to the north end of Derbyshire the way I drive.
Yeah, he wants to come back though. He don't want to die.
Oh, I can't promise that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
might
either
worth
call
it.
me bike or we go in the car. You can
Yeah.
choose one.
Well, if you come down on the bike and pick me up.
Oh, fair enough. That'll be cheap enough. No problem.
Yeah, and then you drop me back in the afternoon. How's that? Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did the other day. I made loads of jerky from a Sweden trip, and I vacuum sealed my pants and socks.
Good man. So it wasn't.
Guaranteed to be right, though.
Well, they pack a lot smaller. I'm a big guy. My fucking underpants are like big sails, so
Yeah.
just took the air out of them and kept them. If I go in, at least I know I've got some warm, dry pants and socks.
But the other way of thinking it as well, though, if you do pack everything that tight, you want to, when your dirty pants, you want to be using them to light your fire with, because otherwise your pack is going to be fucking huge by the end of the week and all your dirty washing. Yeah. So just go down Tesco's, buy loads of cheap pants and just burn the fuckers once they're dirty. T-shirt, burn it.
I'll be using them as bait to lob on anyone if a bear comes. I'll just lob my pants on someone.
So,
I'll go and chase them then.
Catapults with a bear's face.
Yeah.
Toxic. I tell you, after 10 hours of rowing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
probably
man.
What's his face? Leonardo DiCaprio should have done in that Inception.
Yeah.
Took his pants off and just threw him at the bear.
Inception.
Inception.
Oh man. If you
Totally
have,
different.
yeah, totally different film. If you have the means, right, there's a film called Man Versus. My missus downloaded it off somewhere, and oh my god, it is the most crappiest bushcraft film I have ever seen. There's a guy who's supposed to be like Mr. Bear Grylls, and he goes and camps out in the wood for 5 days with like limited kit, and he's just absolutely clueless. It's just the way it's written that the geezer just hasn't got a bloody clue, and he's supposed to be like Mr. Pro. It's Fucking hilarious. Just all the things they're doing that are wrong. And I don't want to give it away, but you need to watch the film because it's crap.
What's it called again?
Man versus.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it.
So is it a rip-off of Man vs Wild?
Yeah, it's sort of like Man versus Wild, but it's just so cack. It's so cack. He lights a fire. He gets a can of like energy drink and polishes the bottom of the can to make a mirror. But then he puts it on like a Y-shaped catapult stick, and it lights the fire like a foot in front of it. And it's like, that's not going to work. Yeah, it's just all little things like that. It's just so cack. But yeah, it was funny.
Is it supposed to be serious though?
It's supposed to be, yeah. It's supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be serious. But
On
if
Netflix.
anyone who knows anything about survival and stuff, you would just go, "What? Why is he doing that? That's just retarded."
Was that on Netflix, was it, Bruce? Or...
That is something my missus found. I've no idea.
Oh,
But yeah,
right.
just called Man versus, and it really made me laugh. But if you didn't know, you'd watch it and go, "Oh, that's fine. Oh, look, he's lit in fire. Oh, that's clever." But if you do, it just made me giggle. But I think there was much.
Out for that one.
Yeah, there weren't much in it he did right, and it's got some real crappy special effects in it as well. Yeah. Yeah. But like you got films like what's the other one? One with Anthony Hopkins in it. That's on Netflix. Not Into the Wild. The Edge, is it? That's actually quite good, and what Anthony Hopkins says is quite relevant.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good film where they've actually spent more than 10 minutes researching, survival. It just really made me chuckle. So, anyway.
Max said if I get into trouble with a bear, I should just kick one of the other lads in the shin and run away. That's the best form. That's the best bear attack. Lily said to me, she says, "Daddy, you're the biggest one that's going. If a bear comes, you're going to be the slowest to run away." I said, "It doesn't matter because each night when I go to bed, I'm just rubbing all my butter over Wayne." And then when we was at the meet, she told him.
Deliverance. Yeah. No, just take your trainers with you.
I'll be straight in that water. But to be fair, I think we've got a fog, like an air horn, and some pepper spray. I think we get like a big canister of that. So if anything does come, and they're only black bears, and black bears you just mainly tell them to fuck off and they go away anyway. As long as they've not got kids, they're normally quite placid out there.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the was it the American big brown bears, the ones that are in
Yeah, the big grizzlies.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing with them. Good night, folks. Thanks for the crack. Night, Stephen.
Nice day.
Hi, Stephen.
Yeah. Who gave him crack?
It was Ant.
Ah.
Hey, you gotta make a living somehow.
That film looks quite good. Ha ha. Nah, someone's googled it. Yeah.
Is there even any good bushcraft films out? Like, I've never even come across one.
Yeah, Into the Wild is good. And The Edge,
that
Anthony
what-
Hopkins, that's good. I'm trying to think of any other bushcrafty type films. No, I can't really think of any like proper survival type films.
The only kind of like bushcraft thing I've ever enjoyed watching was, it's got to be Ray Mears. It's the only thing I've ever actually enjoyed watching. I mean, all this other shit like 10,000 BC and Bear Grylls, The Island, what a load of fucking shite.
I mean,
don't know
it's
if just me, but
It's all just film for drama. Isn't it?
Yes.
these programs, they're just made to annoy me. You know,
Yeah.
you sit there and you're watching it, and it's like, you know, you just got these plebs sitting in this fucking stupid hut, and they're all eating all of the fucking food, and then everybody else is out hunting or gathering or whatever. They come back and like, hang on, where's all the food? Oh, we ate it. What? Fuck you! I'm gonna eat you next. You know, you've just ate all the food. You're going next. I'm gonna eat you. You know.
Yeah.
In 10,000 BC, it wasn't the case if you sit there. Oh, I'm offended now. I'm offended because you ate all my food. Fuck you, man. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to find some more food. Yeah,
Yep.
because that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Lone Survivor, awesome film. Someone said.
Lone Survivor.
Never heard of it. Oh, there
The
was
thing
a.
is, though, like the island, most of us would give our arms and legs to it just to experience that sort of environment. You know, yeah, going here for a month by yourself and survive. Most of us would love it. Most of us would probably thrive, but it wouldn't make good telly, so we don't get the shot. But
Yeah.
I'd love to be on an island. I might even go with Craig.
Yeah, Bear Grylls goes down to the local mall, picks a bunch of fucking plebs and sticks them on the fucking island, just so they can stand there and go, oh, I don't even want to be here, really. Fucking knobheads.
Yeah, that's I think that's the problem. I would like to do it, but with people with a similar skill set. I wouldn't want to do it with a bunch of freaking idiots. That would just wind me up. I would leave.
What we should do? MTFU does Desert Island.
Yeah, but I just fuck off and do my own thing.
Didn't you do that last year, bro?
What's that?
MTFU does Desert Island.
Yeah, we did a desert island camp. Yeah, I took way too much kit because camp. Trying to figure out what you need to take for camping on the beach is an absolute mission. Because there's nothing to burn. But
I'd have took a boat.
You what?
I'd have took a boat.
Yeah, we did take a boat.
No, but I mean, I would have like took the boat and then used that as my shelter.
Yeah, no, we was dropped off with a motorboat, like a rib thing. They dropped us off and just so I had a Bergen and loads of other crap. You need a tent, you need gas. Then you want another tarp as well because the wind coming off the sea is a bitch. That's probably your biggest problem.
What time of year did you go in?
Oh, it was like July or September or something. It was nice and warm, but you still get that cold
Yeah,
breeze.
we went July, August.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went July, August, and it was just there wasn't a breeze the whole time, to the extent that it was too hot because the sand had heated up that much. I was just sweating out of places. I was sweating off the end of my nipples and all sorts. It was just red hot.
Yeah.
There was just no breeze.
Yeah. No, we had.
If I knew you guys, I would have got you to come and drink from my nipple. Best water. I do like beach camping though. I think it was ace.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I didn't know what to expect. If I did it again, I would pack the kit totally differently. Because I took.
Did either of you suffer with like flies or muzzies or anything like that?
No, I tented it.
Yeah.
Because you get those poxy sand fleas, they drive you mental. They do.
See, the first time I ever, well, I've never camped on a beach. I've never camped on a beach, and I want to try that. But the first time I ever camped next to a lake, I camped too close to it. Literally right about probably 20, 30 meters away from the actual water itself. And the midges, they were just drove me mad, drove me absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
But I decided then, like next time I'll sit a bit further away from the water, kind of thing. At least 100 meters or something like that, and you got less chance of being eaten alive.
Yeah.
I just wondered how it would go on a beach because
Yeah.
you get to sand dunes can be a fucking nightmare, and that's a
Well, I
good
took
water, isn't it?
Yeah. But we took loads of stuff to try and do fishing. and it was really difficult to try and catch anything. It was just wrong time of year. The water was too warm. There wasn't any big fish around. So everyone had took fishing rods and fishing reels. I took a net, like a 30-meter gill net. I took crayfish in pots, and caught crabs with them because I was going to use them as like lobster pots, and I caught like 200 crabs. And just sat there for ages churning them all out until I found anything that was big enough to keep, and then they're only going to get the meat out of the claws. I hardly got anything out of them at all. Only cooked about 10 crabs. But really, I should have really focused on the shellfish because there's loads of cockles and oysters, winkles and stuff like that just laying around, and that would have been so much better. And less of a waste of energy to collect shellfish and cook that, to make sure it's all okay. But the fishing was just such a. I did long lines as well, with all the hooks on, and the crabs just decimated it. But no, there was only one
We
fish.
did the same long lines and that.
Yeah,
Tiny
there's
little
one.
crabs decimated the lines, did they?
Sorry.
Was it the tiny little crabs that decimated the lines? Just like
Yeah. But there was only one. Well, the thing is, I wanted to put sticks in the water, in the sand, to get the bait off the bottom. But obviously, you're on a beach and there's no sticks, there's no trees, there's no nothing. So we found some little bits of stick that were about a foot long. By the time you stuck them in the ground, they're only sticking out about 8 inches or something. But then I think when it was high tide, a boat came in really close to the shore, and I think he took the net out. So the net just turned into a big ball of weed, which wrapped itself round. And the long lines were just trashed as well. But Tim Tank Tracks, he caught one fish, and it was a bass, and it was too small. We had to put it back. So.
We did. We had 20. We had 2 long lines out with 20 hooks on each.
Yeah.
And we never had nothing, but we had lugworms on there. We had bits of foil as fish, and nearly every line was snapped. But where we was, the seals come right in. So if anything had been caught, I think the seals just would have come in there, just took the fish while we're struggling.
Yeah.
But what we did on the beach, the only way that we could combat the sandflies and stuff, is we just had basically, where the sand dune was, we put a DD tarp leading off the sand dune and prop that up with 2 sticks, and then just bivvy bags and roll mats on the sand. So we was looking out over the sea the whole time. There was no tent, but we did took a fire pit, and we just got, the woods you get from the petrol station in the little Hessian sack.
Yeah.
We was just feeding that. And it stinks, doesn't it? And I think that kept a bit of the flies away from us. But there was still, when you sort of left and got out the smoke, the fleas and flies was pretty bad. But so you had to sit in the smoke, which I don't know. But up near Matt, I found a beach. The water comes in a lot closer than where we was, and the edge of the forest meets the beach. So basically, you could hang your hammock on the trees. On your right hand side you'd be forest, on your left hand side would be beach.
Oh, that would be
so
epic.
I want to give that a go. Get off the floor. I think it's called Knipe Point with a K, so it's Knipe Point. So sort of Bridlington to sort of Durham sort of area, I think.
That sounds
somewhere
awesome.
on a bit of coast there. Yeah.
Sounds like a place I want to go to.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send the link in there WhatsApp in a bit.
Yeah.
You have a look.
Is it illegal? Are you legal to camp there then?
Well, you're not illegal to camp. You're not illegal not to camp anywhere on the beach.
Oh, right.
Because if it was illegal to sleep on the beach, all these kids and all these families that take tents there and sleep there all day, they'd all be illegal, wouldn't they? They'd all be breaking the law.
Yeah, well,
there's a.
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
The beach camp we did was right next to Bradwell Power Station, which is an old nuclear plant, but it's all shut down now. They're stripping it all out. but the security guards came out and had a word with us and was like, "Oh, we just want to see who's down here and what you're doing." But they didn't move us on or anything. They were perfectly happy. They didn't care. They said people camped
No.
all the time. They didn't give a monkeys. We saw them walking over and said, "Quick, hide your knives," because that was the other thing. Because it's a public place, we couldn't carry any like knives or axes and stuff. We only had like little locking knives anyway. But you still hide them away just because you don't want the hassle. So, but it was it was an awkward one to camp for. But now I know I would do it totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was August. It was actually August. It was like the 20th of August or something.
Yeah, it's still
It
pretty
was-
warm.
Yeah, well, it's just the weather last year was shite, wasn't it? So, yeah,
I missed the most of it. I missed a lot of it being locked indoors with my back.
yeah.
Didn't miss much. The weather was shit last year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, today,
Well, to be fair,
glorious weather here.
it has here as well.
Yeah, it's been nice here.
It's been lovely.
Feels like the calm before the storm. What's going to hit us next?
Don't say that.
Well, they were still having snow last week. At the weekend, I'm in Scotland at the weekend. I camp up in Scotland at Edinburgh, and apparently it's supposed to get real blowy up there at the weekend. I wish it was like today.
It's Scotland. When's it not blowy or rainy?
Yeah. That's the other thing. The place that we go up to Davy's place, that's where we're going. I'd love to go in there in summer to see what the wood's like in actual summer, but then I don't think I could do with the midges all the time.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? The midges are just a murder. But do you suffer with getting bitten by midges? Because I kind of get like bitten once or twice and I'm alright.
No, I don't, but Lily does.
Yeah.
She gets mullered.
Have you tried all the bug sprays and stuff?
Yeah, the best one that we found now is not even a bug spray. It's that Avon Skin So Soft, that dry oil.
Right.
It was in I seen it in the group. Everyone was recommending it for for adults or women or kids or anybody. So I've got it and it seems to be all right. Yeah.
Okay.
When they land on you, don't like it and just start off.
Yeah. So
I've never
I was talking to John Carlyle, and he was saying with the bushcraft soaps, he got a hot rock out of the fire, cut a little bit of the bug off, bushcraft soap off, put it on the hot rock in his village, the debris village he built, just to get all the bugs out. And he said they didn't come back for a couple of days. It worked really well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I could, I'd like to do it more natural if I could, but I've never really done anything with lots of DEET in though, but I hear DEET's supposed to be good.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people say the DEET free, don't they? So there's something in DEET it's got to be bad for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're basically spraying yourself with pesticide.
Yeah.
Which can't be good
So,
for you.
And we've got a fair bit of the craghoppers closed with that anti-mosquito stuff in it, because of Richard Marples, obviously. And it's but what people don't realise is it's not actually anti-mosquito. It's actually a fly killer, like impregnated in the fabric, permanently woven in. It's not like it's something to spray on. It's the strands that the material is made out of. The strands in the fibres are actually bug killer. So that's how, because I always said, because when I first got to know him and he was on about this cragopper stuff and saying it lasts for life, and I thought, well, how can something that's impregnated last for life? It's going to come out eventually in washes.
Yeah.
But it's actually part of the fabric. It's part, it's part of this in there. So I was like, oh right, it was good to know.
Mm.
Pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool.
Well, I think we're kind of over time.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit over. That's not too bad. We started a little bit late, so it's about an hour. So yeah. So everyone that doesn't know, check out Ginger Bushcraft. He's in the side chat. And anyone else inside chat, check each other out. Why not? Go for it.
Go along to Fergs UK, check out his channel, subscribe, blah blah blah. Get some mine, get some Bruce's. Done videos for Bruce's tattoo on his arse. It's up in the MTFU badge. Go along, follow the links. Even just give a quid, please. Donations, donations, donations.
Yeah.
And that raffle is up on the Facebook group now, so check that one out.
Nice one.
So,
Okay, right. Okay, cheers, guys.
I think that's it.
No other important business is there? No. We're good.
No, I think we're all good.
See you later.
But see you later, guys. Bye.